This is Chris Ken with your Peak Fitness lower body mobility routine. Now, if we've given this to you, or you find that you have stiffness in your lower body, this is a great way to help to alleviate some soreness, improve posture, and really assist in our workouts here at Peak Fitness. All right. The first thing that we're going to do with this is start by foam rolling the key areas that get tight and kind of balled up with our lower body. All right. So for this, we're going to need a foam roller and a lacrosse or a tennis ball. All right. With this, what I'm going to do is start with the side of my leg here. Okay. It's an area called the IT band. I'm going to start at the top of my hip, and I'm rolling from the top all the way down to my kneecap, just up and down for around 1 minute at a time. What I can also do is kind of twist in a little bit, so I start to get more quad. These areas kind of connect together, so you just want to find the area of restriction, kind of concentrate on it. From there, you can put one leg on top of the other to really get a focused roll. All right, now our next area of concern would be the front of the leg. Okay, with this, I want to roll both the middle, the outer, and the inner portion. So I'm just going to start by rolling down from the base of the knee all the way back up. I'm going to turn to the inside, kind of get those more what we call the adductors, or the groin muscles. And then I can also turn to the outside and kind of get that outer quad once again, just a little bit. And again, wherever you find restriction, just kind of get down on that area. Just kind of, you can oscillate, you can move one leg. You can just kind of bend the knee like this to really get into that particular area. You know, and again, if you're really, if you have knee problems, or it's, you know, something that this is an area that you really need to work on in particular, we can also do this with a lacrosse ball by just rolling along that quad, kind of getting into the tight area, pressing in, just letting it sink in. It's much more focused implement here, and again, just kind of coming up and down in this fashion. Now, the other areas that we want to look at are on the back side of the leg. Okay, so with this, we're going to start by foam rolling the feet here. So you get to see my lovely feet here. I'm kidding, of course, but for this, what I want to do is just start by just rolling along, you know, the inner arch here. I'm just looking for any spots that are tight or painful. If you wear heels or if you sit a lot, oftentimes this area in particular, we call it the plantar fascia, tightens up, and you'll get a lot of pain in the top of your foot, or, you know, tightness of the hamstrings. That's also a common result. All right, I'm rolling all the way from kind of the base of my my instep here all the way to the back side. Then I'm moving to the outside. Again, I'm rolling the outer edges, and then I'm sweeping back into the inner portion. If you need to hold on to a you know, a pole or a wall or something to get a focus roll, do so. You just want to be able to kind of shift weight onto that area, get in, press down on that area, and you can kind of just wiggle the toes to really get into that area and start to kind of oscillate over there and work on that area. Spend about 1 to 2 minutes on areas that feel tight or painful, you know, and just kind of unravel that as you go along. All right, now our next area is going to be the calves. All right, with the calves, what I'm going to do is just focus on, again, rolling down the middle here, looking for spots. I can turn my foot to the outside. I'm going to roll that area as well, and also the inner calf. You're going to find 1 or 2 areas that are really your focus points. When you get to that area, you know, move the foot up and down, oscillate over that, get in there, and focus on that area. All right. Now, our last area of concern would be the hip. Okay, and with this, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to put this in my lateral butt cheek here, so right on the side. I'm going to get into this area, cross one leg or the other, and just let the ball sink in. All right. Once you find the area that is tight or painful, what you can do is kind of move the knee up and down, just oscillate in, spend about a minute in that position. All right. Now, as well, the you know, if a lot of people find that in particular is very painful. All right, if it's to an advance, that means it might be kind of too much in the beginning. What we can also do is sit on the foam roller and do the same thing. So I'm just going to turn my foot to twist my foot the same fashion, cross my legs like a man here, find that painful spot, get in there, and just oscillate my foot up and down. All right, once we've worked on those areas, and again, I want you to spend about 1 to 2 minutes in each area. We're going to do a series of mobility drills to help us to move a little bit better and gain new ranges of motion. All right, so for my first drill, this is just called a straight leg raise. Okay, with the straight leg raise, I'm just going to lie my back, straighten my legs out, flex my toes back, put my hands under my low back here. This is key because what I want to do is make sure that I keep my hands kind of pressurized the whole time. So what I want to do here is tighten my abs and not press my back into the ground, but put some light pressure on my hands. All right, I'm going to flex my toes back, and I'm going to raise one leg up. All right, I want to come as far up as possible without changing my spinal position, meaning like if you feel your back flatten against the mat or start to raise up, that's your range of motion right there. That's your limit. All right, and that's kind of the lower back starting to substitute once we hit our in range here with the hamstring. So with that, just try to keep your abs tight, keep that slight space, and just don't let that change, but just keep your abs on as you come up and down. Again, I'm looking for 15 to 20 on each side. Okay, and then we're going to move to our next drill, which is a rock back. Okay, for the rock back, again, I just want to find kind of a flat spinal position here. So I'm going to come all the way up into what I call flexion. I'm going to extend my back all the way down. Then I kind of want to find a middle position between the two. So I'm keeping my back flat like a table, trying to keep this up. I'm rocking back as far as I can and just pushing into my hips. All right, when you feel your back start to round, that's when you stop. All right, this is going to help to increase your range of motion. It'll help you to sit on your back on your heels a little bit better, and that's definitely what we're looking for. For our last drill, we have what is called a prone Spider-Man. All right, for the Spider-Man, what I'm going to do is just bring one leg way out to the side here. We can either bring the back leg off the ground or not, depending on how easy or hard it is for you. And I'm just coming up and down, just kind of coming down, pushing this outer knee out as I come down. I'll feel a good stretch here, out here as well. Pause for 3 to 4 seconds, come back. Again, I'm looking for 15 to 20 reps on each side. We're looking for maybe 2 to 3 sets of the mobility drills, 1 minute in each position for the rolling, and that's your lower body routine.